said that the foreign affairs ministers had basically agreed that they would support a request being made by Tehran for support, a loan of €5 billion from the International Monetary Fund. And now we understand that the United States is resisting, is pushing it back against this, that the United States doesn't want Tehran to get this loan from the IMF. So what's your reaction to that? And also on the sanctions against Iran, I raise Iran because, of course, it's one of the worst affected countries outside of Europe. On the sanctions, would you support the United States, or would you support a move? Would you support pressure on the United States to lift sanctions against Tehran?
We have already said through a communication of the Council that we support the idea that on this time sanctions cannot affect the humanitarian trade, the humanitarian supplies. The Americans have been insisting, when I talk with them, that on their sanctions there is nothing that can affect this help. The problem is not the trade, the problem is the capacity of Iran to have the capital, to have the resources to buy, to pay for the resources they need in order to fight against the coronavirus. And for that humanitarian fact, they have needs they cannot fulfill due to the fact that they don't have the capital required for that. And we supported, first, to soften the sanctions, and second, the request of Iran to the International Monetary Fund for getting financial help. I regret, really, I regret that the Americans in the United States are opposing the International Monetary Fund to take this decision. I think that for the humanitarian point of view, this decision, this request should have been accepted. But according with the rule of the International Monetary Fund, it's not, if the states oppose, it's not possible. I've been talking with the managing director of the IMF, who already anticipated me that it was going to be difficult. I know if the decision has already been taken, but if the decision is taken of refusing this request from Iran, I really deeply regret for humanitarian reasons.